Yo, what's good, Laker Nation? Sit down right now. Drop everything because Shams Charania just broke the story that every single Lakers fan has been waiting for since Demar DeRozan was cut by the Sacramento Kings back in July. And I mean it, Shams Charania, new with his Blue Check X account with his lightning bolt emoji signature, just posted a bombshell tweet 34 minutes ago that has completely shifted the Lakers' 2026-27 championship trajectory. Here's exactly what Shams tweeted. Breaking, DeMar DeRozan, six-time NBA All-Star, has agreed to a one-year, $10.9 million contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. Sources tell ESPN. DeRozan chooses LA over reported interest from Miami, Denver, and Cleveland. The Lakers formally offered DeRozan the veteran minimum bump earlier this week, and DeRozan accepted the deal at 9:47 a.m. Pacific time this morning. And then, literally 45 seconds after Shams' tweet went live, Adrian Wojnarowski's protege at ESPN, Ramona Shelburne, confirmed the exact same reporting. Both Shams and ESPN's Lakers beat writer confirming the DeMar DeRozan signing to Los Angeles within 45 seconds of each other. That is double verified breaking news. The Lakers just added a six-time All-Star scorer for a mid-level exception price, and the entire Lakers championship math just changed instantly. Let me walk you through every single detail, because this signing might be the sneakiest, most value-driven move Rob Pelinka has made in years. Real quick, like button pushes this to every Lakers fan in America. Smash it. Every like matters. Here's the context you need. DeMar DeRozan was cut by the Sacramento Kings back on July 8th, 2026. Not traded, not bought out with a big waived agreement. Cut. Straight up cut. Because DeRozan's contract had only $10 million guaranteed of the remaining $27 million on his deal, and the Sacramento Kings, in a full rebuild mode after finishing 22-60 last season, decided that saving $17 million in cap flexibility was more important than keeping their 36-year-old veteran scorer on the roster. DeRozan became an unrestricted free agent immediately, but here's the weird part, nobody signed him for the next 3 weeks. Why? Because most contending teams had already used their mid-level exceptions on other free agents. Miami had used their MLE space on trying to add depth around Antetokounmpo. Denver was over the second apron and couldn't offer more than a minimum. Cleveland was in similar cap territory, and so DeMar DeRozan, a six-time All-Star who averaged 18.4 points, 4.1 assists, and 2.9 rebounds last season on 45% shooting, sat on the free agent market for weeks, watching every team's roster fill up around him, and then, apparently, the Los Angeles Lakers made their move. Rob Pelinka reportedly reached out to DeRozan's agent, Aaron Goodwin, who also represents Damian Lillard in a fascinating detail, on August 12th to gauge interest. DeRozan expressed strong interest in playing for the Lakers, because, and this is the critical detail Shams reported, DeRozan is Los Angeles based in the offseason. His entire life is in Los Angeles. His family lives in LA. His kids go to school in LA. His trainer is in LA. His business ventures are in LA. Playing for the Lakers means he doesn't have to relocate, doesn't have to buy a new house, doesn't have to disrupt his life. And for a 36-year-old veteran on a one-year contract chasing a ring, being able to stay home while playing for a championship contender is essentially the perfect scenario. The financial breakdown of the contract is fascinating. Shams reported DeRozan signed for exactly $10.9 million for the 2026-27 season. That number is the Lakers' remaining mid-level exception amount after other offseason moves. It's below what DeRozan reportedly wanted early in free agency. His camp was floating a 2-year deal in the $18 to $20 million per year range. But it's also higher than the veteran minimum, $3.7 million, and it comes with a critical detail. The contract includes a $500,000 signing bonus and no team option, which means DeRozan will be a completely unrestricted free agent again in the summer of 2027. That flexibility is exactly what a 36-year-old veteran wants. Try out the Lakers for a year, see if it works, chase a ring, then evaluate free agency again next summer. It's a massively smart contract structure by both sides. Let me tell you what DeMar DeRozan brings to the Los Angeles Lakers, because his skill set is a perfect fit for what this roster is missing. First, DeRozan is one of the best mid-range scorers of his generation. He shot 47% on mid-range jump shots last season, which is elite volume efficiency. In the modern NBA, where everybody is either shooting threes or attacking the rim, DeRozan's mid-range game is a weapon that most defenses have forgotten how to guard. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are elite shooters and creators. But adding DeRozan gives the Lakers a third creator who can generate his own shot from the mid-range when the shot clock is winding down. That's crucial in tight playoff games. Second, DeRozan is a proven clutch performer. He shot 51% in the clutch last season. That's elite clutch shooting. When the game is on the line and the ball needs to go to a veteran who won't panic, DeRozan is exactly the guy you want. He has 100+ career playoff games. He's played in the finals with the Bulls. He's the calming veteran presence that a young roster needs to have alongside Luka's genius and Reeves' rising star. Third, and this is underrated, DeRozan is a great locker room guy. He's known league-wide as one of the most respected veterans in the sport. He mentors young players. He speaks up in team meetings. He's the guy who takes rookies under his wing. And for a Lakers team that just lost LeBron James, losing that veteran leadership presence, DeRozan filling that void is critical. Especially for a young Laker like Dalton Knecht or a 27-year-old Austin Reeves, who's still growing into his role as a franchise cornerstone. DeRozan brings 15 years of professional experience to the mentorship role. That's invaluable. The Stephen A. Smith reaction to this signing was fire, because Stephen A., who just yesterday was guaranteeing that Damian Lillard would come to the Lakers, got on the phone with Molly Karam during a First Take commercial break, requested an emergency segment, and gave a live reaction to the DeRozan signing. Stephen A. said, Molly, this is the final piece. This is the final piece. The Lakers just added Domantas Sabonis. They're going to add Damian Lillard by December, and now they've added DeMar DeRozan on a bargain contract. That's 3 All-Stars added to a roster that already had Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. That is a starting lineup of Doncic, Lillard, Reeves, DeRozan, Sabonis. Is that not the best offensive starting 5 in the entire NBA? Is that not immediately favorites to win the entire NBA championship? Rob Pelinka just built a super team in one summer. And he did it without LeBron James. The Lakers are back, and they're back with a vengeance. That's a Hall of Fame quote from Stephen A. Smith. Because when the loudest voice in sports media declares your team a super team and favorites to win the championship after just adding a 36-year-old veteran on a $10.9 million contract, that is the kind of national attention that builds momentum for the entire season. Every game the Lakers play in 2026-27 is going to be must-watch television. But let me be honest about the concerns, because I always want to give you both sides. Concern 1, DeRozan's age. He is 36 years old. He's played 15 NBA seasons. His body has some wear and tear. He's not going to be the same player he was in his prime with the Toronto Raptors. Concern 2, his defense. DeRozan has never been an elite defender, and at 36, his defense is not going to improve. So the Lakers are adding another defensive liability to a roster that already had some perimeter defense concerns. Concern 3, the ball dominance. DeRozan is used to being the primary offensive option. He's played with Luka Doncic in the All-Star game a few times, but never in a regular season with a full offense. Getting DeRozan to accept a third fiddle role behind Luka and Reeves is going to require ego management and coaching skill. If he doesn't accept that role, it could poison the locker room. But you know what? At $10.9 million for 1 year, this is a low-risk signing. If DeRozan works out, the Lakers just added a 6-time All-Star to their championship rotation for the price of a mid-level backup. If DeRozan doesn't work out, the Lakers cut ties in 1 year and move on. That's the beauty of the short-term veteran signing model. Low risk, high reward, championship upside, 0 long-term commitment. Let me give you my analysis, because this is huge. Rob Pelinka has done 3 things in one summer. Number 1. He acquired Domantas Sabonis in a blockbuster trade. Number 2, he set up the framework to acquire Damian Lillard by the December 15th deadline. Number 3, he added DeMar DeRozan for a bargain price. That is a troika of moves that has completely transformed the Los Angeles Lakers from a first-round exit team into a legitimate NBA championship favorite. Pelinka's career-worst legacy would be blown up by a Lakers title in 2027. His career-best legacy would be validated. This is the biggest gamble of his tenure, and it's happening in real time. Laker Nation, I need your energy in the comments. Was signing DeMar DeRozan a smart move? Do you think he'll accept a third option role behind Luka and Austin? Is the Lakers super team era officially back? And the biggest question, what's your prediction for the 2026-27 Lakers season? First round exit or NBA champions? Drop it below, smash that like, subscribe, ring that bell. Laker Nation, we're back, purple and gold. Forever.